Hey everybody, Brett from AstartesGaming here, back with another episode of our Battle Brothers Let's Play. So in the last episode, we took on a quest to drive away some bandits at Hanging Man Fort, and while we did complete that successfully, and we now need to go collect our pay, we did lose one of our more veteran soldiers in Reiner, who was one of our billhook men. So that's really unfortunate. We do have another billhook man in reserve, but he's not nearly as high a level as Reiner was. Reiner was our best billhookman. So it's really unfortunate, but you know, as it goes in this game, it's just, you can't get too attached to people. So let's return to Gerstead to collect our pay, and then we'll move some stuff around. We got a bunch of loot that we need to sell and or equip, and then we're gonna see if they've got any other jobs worth doing. If not, we'll head to Termfest and then possibly Vardeborg. So let's get moving. While we are on our way, I would just like to remind you guys to hit that like button if you're enjoying our Battle Brothers series thus far and you'd like to see more of it. And don't forget to subscribe as well. It's the best way to help the channel grow and the best way to follow along with our Battle Brothers series as it plays out. So, there's our 1,420 crowns, and we'll pop into the city here. One skull mission's probably not worth our time. Is there anything in here that might be worth grabbing? We could use the ammunition, definitely. So I will take that, and then none of these armors are really worth it. So let's see. 115, that's not bad. This stuff can all go. Definitely. I think I have enough boar spears already. I've got 2 that are in better shape. So I'm going to get rid of this one, definitely. And that can go too. I don't know that I need... I mean, more kite shields might not be such a terrible thing. You know what? I'm going to get rid of... Let's get rid of that, and I'll take more kite shields. This is a new one, so patched mail shirt. I have not seen this one before. So it's only 90 armor, but it's minus 8 fatigue. I don't know if that's necessarily worth it. It's unique looking, if nothing else, so it might be worth hanging on just to kind of add some diversity to the army. And then I've got all these crossbows, and I kind of want to hang on to them. I'm actually sort of debating in my head giving a couple of the guys on the front line crossbows rather than skirmishing weapons and letting them use those to skirmish. How would that work? Would it work? So, for example, like Tillman, who's very badly beat up, but he actually didn't suffer any severe wounds. So let's see, if we got rid of his throwing axes, for example, and we gave him a crossbow with a quiver of bolts, that would work just fine. It's going to drop his fatigue down a bit, but not that much. Minus 4... minus 8, and then this doesn't affect him. So it's minus 4 fatigue, but that gives him significantly better range to skirmish with, although it does deny him the use of a shield. So he would have to switch both weapons. That's probably not a good idea. As much as I would love to do that, it's not really feasible because they won't be able to carry shields with them. Granted, the guys who are carrying two-handed weapons, like Raymond, could definitely do it. I don't see any downside there. So that's something to consider. Let's level him up while we're in this screen here. So, as far as perks go, I'm not sure what I want to give him. He's got Axe Mastery right now, and I think I'll leave that. He actually needs Polar Mastery for this weapon, so that's something to consider. Pathfinder is always good. I'll probably go... Where is it? Quick Hands, just because we're always switching weapons with everybody. So it makes sense to do that, because that gives us an extra attack in each battle. Give him a little bit more fatigue. Definitely some more melee skill, because that's his job, is to bring the pain whenever he can. And I'm actually going to put some points into range skill, because we are using ranged weapons with him, so we may as well give him at least a little bit of a boost. Get him to like 50 maybe? That's not too bad. I don't want to waste a ton of points. in that regard, but it is worth giving him at least a couple. So with Hakon, he is now level 2, so what I like to do on level 2 is allocate his points, like so. And then I always give them gifted, because that basically gives you another level up as far as your skills are concerned. We'll go there, and I think we'll go range skill. That's looking pretty good. Okay. So let's see. He might be a good candidate for... Yeah, I mean, that's an upgrade armor-wise, if only a significant one. But it's no penalty to his fatigue. Actually, what I may do is... give me your armor. And you can wear... whatever, honestly. I don't care. Wear a mail shirt. And then what I'll do is I'll give him this one, and Lothar will get the new one. And so that's going to be the same armor rating, but for only 2 less fatigue. And for him, that's only a -2 penalty for a 30 armor rating boost. So that, I think that's worth it. Gerhardt's going to come back in now that Reiner's dead, and I'll give him Reiner's armor. So that's looking pretty decent. I think we still have a bunch of crap to sell. I may just get rid of all these wooden shields because we're not using them anymore. I feel like as soon as I sell them, I'm going to regret it, but I'm just going to go for it at this point because it's taking up a lot of inventory space. So let's go in here and just ditch all of these. That one as well. And is there anything else I can spare? I guess these bolts. I'll get rid of all of them. And the arrows as well. How many crossbows do I have? Looks like 3. They're all in fairly good shape though, so I think I'll keep them. And, oh, I can sell this silver bowl. Okay, I'll do that. And I think that's going to be it. I'm not sure what to do with this yet. Let me know what you guys think. We'll possibly, let's see, what's the stats on it? So it is a two-handed weapon. It means no shields. Looks like a range of only 1 tile. Armor effectiveness, not great, but it does have fairly high damage. Honestly, it's not that great a weapon. If I was going to give somebody a no-shield weapon, I would just give our frontline guys bill hooks so they can reach further. And that's something I might do now that I have so many of them, but I'm not entirely sure yet. So we'll hit the temple real quick and heal up Lothar's arm. And then, what's the weaponsmith here got? Anything that we might be interested in? Southern Night Slayer. It's just a slightly better version of the hammer that we have. And honestly, for the price, it's not great. It's not really that good. Yeah, I'm not impressed. I do need to start upgrading our spearmen to fighting spears. They're just so expensive. Like 3,100 gold for a single spear. Where the one down is 900, and most of the ones I have I got for free. And really, it's just a matter of 5 damage points and 5% armor effectiveness. So I'm not convinced that these are even that significant an upgrade, especially given how much they want to charge me for it. Anywho, before we get too caught up in talking about stuff and not actually advancing here, that's interesting, a thief. We don't have any thieves. I'm concerned about what that would mean for him, like, I don't know, stealing stuff from us. Falk is a caravan hand. I might grab him just because he's cheap. Ivar the Tepid. Yeah, I'll grab Falk. Just as an extra body to have around. And get rid of this crap that he's got. Throw this one on since it's a little bit beat up, and you can wear that helmet, I guess. As far as weapons go, take one of those shields and take a spear or something. I don't know. Yeah, we'll have a backup spearman since we have a backup axeman there. And let's sell his crap real quick and then be on our way. Okay, where did it go? There's that one, and daggers here. We'll resort everything. And time to go. So up to Termfest we go. Hopefully they've got some work for us. If not, we'll come back. Or no, we'll head to Vardeborg first. Worst case scenario, we can come back here and do these one skull missions. I imagine they'll have at least something for us. So let's see. Unfortunately, we get there right as the... Actually, no, the sun's still up good, but no work. Surprisingly. Marketplace, not a whole lot going on here. Nothing that I'm particularly interested in. How are we doing on food? Not great, actually. What do you have that would be worth grabbing? Everything here is overpriced. Except for the grain. Get rid of that grain and buy this one. And then we'll grab some other food the next place we stop. But yeah, I don't really see anything there that interests me. Veterans Hall? That's nothing as of yet, but those will be implemented at some point. Ooh, this is like Helmet Central. Oh man, that's pretty awesome. Pretty awesome. This is interesting as well. This is sort of like Raymond's armor, except for it doesn't have like the excessive pauldrons. I mean, no amount of pauldron is excessive in my book, but you know, your opinion may differ on that matter. I am a big Warhammer 40k fan, and in that universe, the bigger your pauldrons, the more important you are. I'm actually going to buy these heater shields because I've been looking for heater shields for a while, and those are the first ones I've seen. And I'm tempted to grab this. This is actually... This would be one of the better helmets that we have, and that's a pretty reasonable price. We've got plenty of money to afford it. I love these great helms. But I just... If we buy it, we're going to go broke. And some of these armors are awesome too. I'm going to keep this place in mind because these are really cool. But I am going to grab that. And then I believe Marcus is due for a helmet upgrade. And I think that would be a great helmet for him to have. So we'll throw that on. And he looks awesome now. So we have extra heater shields should we need them. What I could do with Raymond, I mean, I don't know that it's worth it because he's got such good armor on right now. But I could give him a heater shield and this warhammer. It's actually a one-handed weapon. I've been using it as a two-hander for the damage boost you get. If you throw this in as a one-handed weapon, you get double grip. It gives you 25% extra damage, which really helps on a weapon like this that's got fairly low damage, but high effectiveness against armor. It's a great way to use it, especially if somebody's already got really good armor, but you can obviously run it with a shield too if you prefer to be more tanky. I'll probably leave the poleaxe though, just because the poleaxe has been so useful. But yeah, I've got extra heater shields now. Actually, what I might do is this is a way cooler looking shield, so I'm going to give him that one. And maybe I could give him... This isn't the best weapon by any means, so... You know what? I might give him the Warhammer, and he'll be like our Paladin, basically. And the name is fitting, Marcus the Sage, after all. Okay, so we were trying to find some work, right? One quick peek at the weaponsmith. A few more interesting options here. They've got another long axe, which is not the same as the poleaxe, I don't believe. Right? This is different? No, long axe. Okay, I've just been calling it the wrong name. So that would be an interesting choice as well. And those are very good weapons. I can't recommend these enough, especially given the price. So that's something to consider. I definitely prefer these to like bill hooks. I'm not sure what to do here. Not sure. Let me think on it for a while. We can always come back for it. Alright. Let's get moving before we waste the whole episode shopping. Alright, Vardeborg, what do you got for me? Wow, no work here either. They do have an armorer here as well. They've got some decent armor. I do quite like these particular suits here, but we don't really need them at the moment. Or, I mean, we could use maybe one more, but I can't exactly afford it. Food-wise, everything here seems to be fairly overpriced. Actually, the venison's not terrible. The venison is not terrible. I'm going to buy some of that and some of this. That should cover us food-wise for a while, at least. I am going to sell this helmet because it's not really on par with anything else that we have. These are all... actually, it's slightly better than this, but it sells for more, and I have a lot of these. So I may as well use them as extras. And not seeing anything else here that really catches my interest, other than maybe some extra tools, since we're getting a bit low. We did look at the armorer, right? Yeah, we did. So maybe the weaponsmith will have something. I mean, we're not really in like the shape we would need to be to buy some of this stuff, but I always like looking at least. The weapons are actually more expensive here. Pikes are tempting. I honestly, as backline weapons, I prefer pikes to billhooks because the billhook ability pulls enemies in, and for a backline character, you don't want that. You don't want to pull enemies in. If anything, you want to be back behind your front line pushing people away, which is what the pike can do. And so I prefer the pike to the billhook in that respect. Although the long axe is, to me, the most effective one because then you can bust shields from the back line. So really, I like these two, and this does do more damage. So overall, I think the long axe is a better weapon. But pikes are definitely great weapons, and they're a little bit... actually, they're not lighter, so I don't know that it's worth taking a pike versus a long axe. Unless you're really intent on pushing people away. I think the long axe is superior. You could try like a Macedonian pike line and, you know, rather than Sarissas, use these pikes and just line up everybody without shields, of course, because you can't run these with shields, but you could just run your whole front line with pikes and shove people away. That might be fun to try. If we end up losing at some point in this playthrough, I might do that for fun. Let's stop by the tavern and see if there's any rumors. A bunch of ne'er-do-wells east from here got their hands on something real fancy and sharp. Ooh, let's do that. So, somewhere east of here, they got a real sharp, fancy weapon that we might want. So we're just going to head east and see what we find. Because this is the only way that I know of to get, like, legendary named weapons. And that seems like exactly the sort of thing that he would be referring to in that particular tip there. And we haven't done this yet, so I think that'd be a lot of fun. But he said east, and I'm not really seeing anything. It would have been nice if it, like, popped it up on my map. We're hitting the edge of the map here, so I don't know that we're going to find anything. It might be further south. Unless it was those guys. I figured it would be a camp, but I guess it could just be this party running around. I guess we'll chase them down and find out. They're not particularly well equipped or anything. Oh, great, we got sick. That's what we get for running around in the snow. That's not going to be good. I mean, these guys aren't much of a threat either way. Huh. Ancient Lookout. We'll deal with these guys first, then we might head there. We are sick, so this could be a little bit more difficult than it would normally otherwise be, but I think we'll be fine. Actually, really quickly, do we have our skirmishing weapons out? We do not, at least not for the most part. So let's get those out before we jump into combat here, because we'll need those. Oh, did we not recover his javelins? We didn't. Okay, Marcus, I'm going to give you some axes. And then we'll put the javelins in the back line here, because I think they're a little bit more effective in the back line. It doesn't make a huge difference, but, you know, whatever works. Okay. Let's do this. Alright, so here they come. We got some bill hooks. These guys don't look like much of a threat. There are a lot of just random thugs in here, which are the easiest bandits to deal with. So, I mean, I'm pretty okay with that. Oh, wow, our range is not great. Can you hit anybody? No. Well, I know you can. 26, 29. Yeah, shoot him. Or not. Go ahead and get that spear ready. You can probably relax down there, but you're definitely going to need to be ready to go. God, that's a pathetic throwing range. Just get your axe out, I guess. Get ready to fight. And if you... Wow, that is so bad. Just pass your turns for now. You get ready. You're going to need to get ready to fight too, so just switch. And let's see. I think we're pretty good like that. Can you maybe kill him, or at least wound him? Okay, he's going to try to run in. Damn, you're pretty ballsy, dude. Running around in the cold with like a burlap sack on? I wouldn't do that. I mean, I like the cold, but I don't like it that much. Yeah, keep him back. Gotta love those spears. They don't do much against armor, but they definitely keep the enemy off you. Let's have you wait. Okay, so I should have gotten his spear up. Oh well, not a big deal. Throw a javelin at him. Nicely done. So you need to get your axe out. And maybe start busting shields. Thank you. Let's see, what are you gonna do? Just hang out? Okay. You are completely worthless with that bow. Maybe if I move you down this way. Can you kill him? No. Let's see here. Get rid of that shield for me. You keep that spear up. Keep them at bay. You should probably get your bill hook out. Anton, you keep that spear ready as well. I think you can just relax. You need to keep your spear up just in case. And since you're engaged, why don't you start fighting? Okay, we'll keep shooting crossbow bolts into that guy, and we got the kill. Awesome. What was that? Oh, he bill hook pulled me. Okay. So we'll just move everybody else up then. There's really no reason not to at this point. Looks like Raymond's gonna have to cut through him if we want to move. Ah, crap. They're gonna make this difficult, as the AI is prone to doing. You're gonna need to switch weapons. Let's see. You don't have quick hands either. Those guys need it badly. Reiner had it, but of course he died, so bit of a shame that is. Oh, come on. Wait, you really can't hit him? Why not? Why can't you hit him? That's a bit weird. So does everybody's... Okay. I don't understand what's happening here. You still can't hit him. Okay, then go over here or something. I don't know. We're gonna have to surround him because this isn't working like it should. I was hoping we get the kill there. Maybe we can get that one fairly soon. Finish him off. Ooh, I thought that would kill him for sure. Get you into the back there. Not gonna let the dog loose. You need to get your shield up so that you're a bit protected. And kill him so that we can move into that spot. And we'll start flanking a bit. Damn, okay. Fair enough. Try it. Okay, cool. That worked. That'll let Raymond move a little bit easier. Let's get you into that spot. He's gonna stand and fight. Okay. I thought they might start to flee. It looks like they've got a little bit of fight left in them at the very least. No luck there. Why don't you step into this spot and help out with that guy? And can you kill him? Yes, you can. Perfect. Why don't you take a shot at him. Really? That's pretty pathetic. That was a waste of time. Okay, Raymond, I want you on that guy. You're probably done for today. Destroy armor. No, don't do that. Just give him a good smack with the hammer. Nicely done. Go there and then there. Keep your shield up and then start stabbing him. Why don't you come around this side? No, run him down. I mean, we've got him dead to rights. We've got everybody caught in melee combat, so there's no reason not to. Can you use that? Good. Oh, nice. Nicely done. Let's get you into that spot. There's a good hit. You can relax, you can relax, you can relax. Let's have you step up and can you finish him off maybe? Nice. Okay, so 2 level ups, Valdemar and Gerhardt. A couple light wounds, but nothing significant. As far as loot goes, we got some treasure and more bill hooks we don't need, and a bunch of trade fodder. So it doesn't look like we got any rare named weapons there. I'm thinking that they might have been referring to the ancient outpost here, so let's head over there, but we are running out of time. So we're just going to take a peek and then end the episode, but in the next one we will attack this just to find out what's going on here, because I am really interested in finding whatever this thing is that the guy was talking about. So it's not going to tell us what the garrison is. I'm sure we're going to have to attack it to find out, but I guess we'll just break it off now. As always, thank you guys so much for watching. I had a great time playing some Battle Brothers with you, and I look forward to seeing you back here for the next episode.